I grew up in Guelph mostly, and my parents were very involved in the political community but also the food community. And so for me, co-ops are always something that you sought out and that you tried to join and support. But I always separated my co-op activist life, my political involvement, from what I was studying. And as I went to graduate school, those worlds started to come closer and closer together. But I never thought that one could study co-ops and get a job teaching cooperatives.
The certificate program came out of a big need in terms of having a higher education for cooperative managers and directors. And there wasn't anything at this point in time that had that kind of focus. The time was right, and we had initial discussions with the University of Guelph because we were based here in Guelph, but we really wanted to be housed at a school of business, and that's through our larger network, we got involved with the Schulich Business School. With JJ, we met, I think, at the local bookshelf e-bar, and we had our first conversation one evening when I hadn't met him, and I said, well, I have this vision about a program. What do you think about it? And he said, oh, okay, yeah, let's talk about that. So that's how that happened. And with Daryl Reed, we went and met Brenda, and we talked about the vision of this program and where it could head.
And I thought that this was a very important thing to bring to an educational framework. The second part is that there's a real need, a practical need amongst cooperatives to have the same access as the world globalizes and changes, to have access to the same information that businesses have.
It's still very much in its infancy in terms of the potential of where this program could go, because we were talking about potential mentorship and having perhaps an advanced program. So there's lots of other opportunities.
It's exceeded all of our expectations on a number of levels. I think that the interest that the students have shown, the energy and creativity that they've brought to the table is really infectious. Secondly, I've really learned a lot in this process, which one always hopes, but one doesn't always expect to happen. And that's because the students bringing their practical experience to the table really helps me learn more about the sector.
Yeah, there's no way you could do this type of program without having these type of people involved. And so we're incredibly grateful that they both got involved in the program. They gave an enormous amount of energy and dedication and tenacity to see the program happen.
I'm very honored by the award, but I do see it as a collective award, certainly for Brenda and myself, but also for the other people that have worked on this, from Daryl Reed, my colleague, to Denise, who's put many years into this process, the whole staff at both Schulich and on Co-op. And I really see that award as a collective award and a recognition for the unique work we've done.